lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Wednesday, October 27th edition. We got so much snow in certain areas throughout the county last night. I am so excited for ski season. It's so close. I'm one of your hosts, Maddie Evans, alongside Kevin Shields. It's a glasses kind of morning.
It is a glasses morning and a snow-covered morning. There's a lot out there. It's beautiful. Woke up, looked outside. Can't wait to look at the forecast, see what's going to happen.
Yep.
And I'm excited now. You got me excited about snow. How many more days until the Vail Mountain opens?
16 more days until Vail Mountain opens.
More days.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We're almost less than 2 weeks away from Vail Mountain opening.
That's
It's
crazy.
going to be 2 weeks on Friday.
Can't wait?
I cannot wait. I was like looking at all my ski stuff yesterday and kind of going through it and just getting so excited.
I did the same thing last night. I was making that transition, pulling down some more sweaters, and got out the shell and the coat, and just, it's time.
I need to go to my storage unit and pull out. I have a box just filled with winter clothing, and it's like warm jackets and warm sweaters and all sorts of good stuff. I need to go get it.
Yes, you do.
I just don't have enough room in my closet right now.
Well, take out your sundresses, put in your snow pants. That's how that works.
I love it.
I'll write it down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Step-by-step instructions, please.
Exactly.
Please.
Yeah. A few life hacks I know that aren't really hacks, but suggestions.
We love a good life suggestion.
Yeah.
Kevin, what's today's national holiday?
Wow, there's a lot of things on the docket for the national holiday. American Beer Day is number one, and then we've got Potato Day right in there, but Black Cat Day is right there with the bewitching weekend coming up, Black Cat Day too. So show a black cat some love.
I love all cats, except, okay, so I love that it's Potato Day. I really do. I love potatoes in all forms, diced, fried, baked.
Have a beer and a potato.
Mashed,
Done.
all of the good things. When I lived in Idaho, it was like our school mascot, and we learned this song, and it went I-D-A-H-O. This is where potatoes grow.
A potato was your school mascot.
Yeah.
What school did you go to?
There were like 16 kids in my grade total at this school in Idaho.
So were you called the Potato Heads? What was the, like, I don't know.
But our theme song for the school went I-D-A-H-O, this is where potatoes grow. Middleton, Middleton, that's our town. There's no place I'd rather be. Middleton's the place for me. And now I will never forget how to spell Idaho.
That just made my day. Got a true potato head sitting next to me here.
What are you doing there?
All right, we've got a great show today.
Yeah, we do.
Let's change topics. We've got some great guests coming on. Sea and Ski coming on.
Sun and Ski Sports, yes. Sun and Ski Sports is going to come on and give us some information about what to do to get prepared for the ski season, because they're getting all of this year's brand new gear, which I don't know if new gear gets you as hyped as it gets me. But when I can read about the new skis and all the technology and just the subtle differences that they make that then once you know about, you can feel in the ski, I get so excited.
Well, all of their people, they know everything about what's going on. The last time they were in, we talked about hiking boots and shoes and running shoes. I had no idea all the technology in that. Skis and ski boots and socks and everything that goes along with it, bindings, so much technology, so it's exciting to learn about that.
I'm like kind of a freak when it comes to my ski boots and my ski socks, only because having my dad so well versed in the ski world, he would be like, if you wear a sock that has padding here, it's going to do this, and it's going to cut off this blood flow, and then your toes are going to get cold because of this. And so
now he talks about seams. I mean, your dad all the time talks about stuff. That's a bad sock. It's like, oh, okay, it's a sock.
Yeah, or he'll be like, that's a terrible boot liner. I don't know why you have that in your ski boot. And I'm like,
but he's right.
Came with the boo.
But then you put it on and go, yeah, you're exactly right.
I know. So it's great to have the experts come in and kind of give us some more information about how to get your feet happy.
Yes.
Or maybe just get new skis. I'm dying for a new pair of skis this year. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I need. We've also got the Battle Mountain High School soccer team coming in. We had Vail Mountain School yesterday.
My gosh. Amazing athletes in this valley.
Incredible. And I mean, kind of unfortunate that their team captain was out in a boot, but we're excited to see what Battle Mountain Huskies got going on, only because they have been doing so well leading up to the playoffs. They kind of are unstoppable, especially when it comes to those inter-county rivalries. So
yeah, those are nail biters.
I know. I'm excited to see what they have to say. And then we've got Bravo Vail.
Gosh, we always talk about the amazing programming that goes on with the arts and entertainment here in the valley. Bravo Vail, another just musical extravaganza. I can't wait to hear what they've got on the docket going on.
I know, and I mean, yeah, we've always got such great things. Speaking of great things, I'm going to keep saying it until it happens. The Cosmic Disco this weekend.
Valar Center, be there or be square. It's going to be a great time, part of the Underground Sound series. Make sure you got your Vax card with you.
Yep.
And put on those bell bottoms and groove it.
Cosmic Disco. So not only is it a disco, but it's kind
Cosmic.
It's super extra wildly funky disco.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
I can't wait. And it's always so incredible to go to the Valar Center, only because their acoustics there are through the roof incredible. It is such a small little intimate venue, but they've still managed to make room to go dancing. So if you're going and you're going to go enjoy any of the live music, they've got a little area where you can get on the dance floor and boogie, which makes it so much more fun.
It will be a blast.
Yeah, we love a good boogie.
Yeah.
Speaking of boogieing, maybe we should boogie on out of here and go check the weather, as we just got 10 to 12 inches in Vail and 9 inches in Beaver Creek.
Well, let's see what's in store. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Welcome to beautiful, sunny San Diego, known for its white sand beaches and amazing weather. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute.
This gorgeous two-story home is located in La Jolla's exclusive Loa Hermosa.
The spacious grand entry boasts a dramatic winding staircase to the upper level and opens to a gorgeous water view living room.
Enjoy panoramic ocean and sunset views while relaxing to the sound of rolling waves from nearly every room of this incredible Mediterranean estate.
I'm here with Mayumi, a massage therapist from To Go Spa. Tell us about the services you offer.
We go to your rental property and do the massage and nail services so you can enjoy your vacation time.
Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Luxury accommodations just steps from Wind & Sea Beach. This is Southern California lifestyle at its finest. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute.
Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale. And in many of the houses, we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Look at that shot of Leadville. It's a little foggy out. You really can't see those beautiful mountains covered in snow. And speaking of snow, you're going to wake up to a nice fresh blanket of snow. The mountains are actually reporting 8 to 10 inches up top. So that's starting to set that base for what we've got coming when ski season starts just a few days away. Looking at our local temperatures, you're going to wake up this morning to a 22 degrees, high of 40, snow 35%, so we're still going to see a few snow flurries around the valley this morning. Tonight, we're going to see lows of 23 degrees, 20% chance of rain. We're going to look at that sunset at 6:11, so those days continuing to get a little bit shorter. Looking at the I-70 corridor, we're going to see Eagle at 46 degrees, mild 43 degrees in Avon, the same thing for Vail, 40 degrees. Denver is seeing partly cloudy, 57 degrees, so not a lot happening there. But look at what we've got coming on. Again, we've got some mild temperatures that are happening here in the valley. Thursday, tomorrow, 49 degrees, sunny, 59 degrees on Friday and sunny, mostly sunny and 56 as some cloud cover begins to move in through the weekend. Sunday, we're going to see 53 degrees, partly sunny, 30% chance of snowfall. Monday is kind of the same thing, 30% chance of snowfall, mostly cloudy, 49 degrees. So hopefully those higher elevations will continue to build that base for ski season to get up and running. That's your 5-day forecast. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Eric Stundblad with Good Morning Vail here alongside Maddie Evans. As always, Maddie, we've been having a blast bringing everyone Good Morning Vail back into their lives, but something has been missing, Maddie. Something has been missing.
I'm so excited. The watch and wins. We're giving things away.
This was the favorite part of our show back in the day. We love to give away free prizes. In just a few short weeks, we are going to be back with more watch and wins.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale. And in many of the houses, we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time of year where sports are really ramping up and playoffs are right around the corner. And by that I mean starting tomorrow. The Battle Mountain Huskies soccer team has their first playoff game, and how lucky am I that we've got some of the star athletes and the head coach joining me on the couch this morning. Thank you guys all for coming.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so really quickly, we've got Cruz, Bryant, Leo, and then Coach Cope, who has been with Battle Mountain for forever.
A long time.
A very long time. I mean, I was a Minturn middle schooler, and you were with Battle Mountain.
Yeah. No, it's been great. It's been a great run. And, you know, when you try to choose a job, you look for people, place, and purpose, you know, and I love this place, and we have good people at the high school, and it's a privilege to work with these guys, and the purpose is to try to help them get the best out of themselves. And so until one of those three changes, I'm loving this job.
Yeah, which is incredible, and it means that you get to make an impact on so many people's lives. I'm sure you three feel that pretty strongly, as you guys are star athletes for him right now.
Yeah. He's a great person. He's a good coach. He's a great teacher, and it's just lovely having him around. He's a great impact in our lives during this process of our high school career.
Told him I'd buy him a coffee later if you said that.
The more nice things that they say about you, the better the coffee is. That's too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we love that. We way love that. And so playoffs starting tomorrow.
Yeah. Leo, you want to talk about the playoffs?
So tomorrow's a playoff game. It's at 6, so be there. Playing Glenwood, we just gotta be ready and play as a team.
Yeah. And are you guys feeling confident as you're going into your first playoff game?
Yeah, definitely. We've been waiting for this moment since the beginning of the season for the first home playoff game, and we're ready from there. See how it goes.
I've heard that you two are a dynamic duo as brothers on the team. From Eric, who comes to cover the games, he's talked very highly of you two.
Yeah, I don't know. We've been playing for a pretty long time together, probably since we was like 5 years old, and from there we just built up our chemistry. Him shooting on me saving his goals, just made us better players.
We got one who's the goalkeeper, one who's one of the leading scorers.
He stops the goals, I score the goals.
I mean, like I said, a dynamic duo, a force to be reckoned with right there. And so it's kind of weird that you guys are playing Glenwood tomorrow to start the playoffs, is what you were saying?
Yeah, typically we would be playing from range teams by this time of the playoffs, but Glenwood had a great season and they got in, and I think the state probably wanted to save somebody from driving up, and so they just said, well, these two teams this year weren't in the same league, and so let's just send Glenwood to Battle Mountain. So when they made the bracket on Monday, we were a little bit surprised, but it's exciting. And then there's a potential second round match with Eagle Valley, which would be a really great occasion. So
that's a big rivalry right there.
Yeah, but we got to take care of business from the first round.
Yeah. Of course, you got to take down Glenwood, and then hopefully lead up to Eagle County or the Eagle Valley Devils. Man.
Be exciting playing one of our biggest rivals in the playoffs.
I was just going to say, so who do you feel like your biggest rivalry is? It would have to be Eagle Valley, right?
Eagle Valley.
Yeah, because they're the only one right here.
Yeah, the boys grow up with those kids, and they play on club teams with a lot of them, and they're friends with them. And so between Eagle Valley and Vail Mountain School, it's really fun to play those games.
And you guys have gotten to face off with Vail Mountain School a little bit more than usual this year as well.
Yeah, they were added to our league this season since we were supposed to go down to Glenwood, but the Canyon Warriors from going down there, so they decided to add them in our league, and it was a great matchup. They're very good quality 3A team, and the games we had this year were pretty good. They're a strong team, and we learned a lot from those games.
And how did they go? What was the result of those games?
So the last game we played was last week, our senior night. We ended up with 2-1, same as the first game, 2-1 up in East Vail. Yeah.
Nice. I mean, so you guys are doing pretty well so far this season, and feeling confident as you're leading into the playoffs tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah. The weather forecast looks good, 6:30 at home. So we'd love to see people come out. It's going to be great. You know, the boys have been building to this, as Brian said, for a long time, and it's their senior year, and they're excited for the playoffs.
That was my next question. All three of you guys are seniors?
Yeah.
Oh man, what are you going to do next year? You going to keep playing soccer after high school?
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, that's the plan.
That's the goal right there, right? I mean, absolutely incredible. Any big challenges you guys have faced as a team this year?
We just had a great one this weekend. We went down and played what will be the number 3 seed, the Classical Academy from Colorado Springs, and we were watching the film yesterday, and we played really well. We lost 1-0, but I think we like our chances if we had to play them again in the playoffs.
Yeah.
We're right there with the top teams, and it's something that these guys should be proud of.
I mean, yeah, you guys have had such a phenomenal season, and I feel like the Huskies, even from way back when I was in school, you guys have always been known for soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Battle Mountain Huskies dominate the soccer field.
Yeah, we're proud. You know, they're coming in 6th ranked out of a 32-team field, and you know, there's 75 teams in 4A, so there's a lot of teams not playing this week, and so it really makes me proud to see these guys competing at such a high level.
I mean, I can only imagine, and you're their fearless leader through all of it.
I don't know about fearless, but
I mean, you were working with a bunch of teenage boys. You got to be a little bit fearless for that. I have preteen brothers that are 10 years old, and they're starting to roll their eyes at my mom, and she's like, "What am I going to do?" And I'm like, "There's 2 of them. I don't know what you're going to do."
Outnumbered.
Yeah.
I'm outnumbered every day with these guys, but we have a great coaching staff. You know, Jim Glendenning from the George and Vail, and Joel Rabinowitz from Vail Rec Department, and then Cam Kamen from Vail Resorts. Those guys are awesome, so they help me keep these guys in order and keep them all moving in the same direction. So it's a great team to work with.
I mean, absolutely incredible. We, as an entire staff here at TV8, are wishing you guys the best of luck tomorrow to take down Glenwood.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and we're excited to see the results, especially as we do the scoreboard, and Eric gets to come and chat with you
the scoreboard
guys.
show is a great show, and Eric Sumbla has been coming to the games and putting together great highlight packages, and we see the 2 of you hosting that show, and it's a really nice addition to our community. So we're pumping those links out to everybody, and it'll be fun to follow that through the winter.
Yeah, and we appreciate your guys' support. We appreciate you all coming on and giving us athlete interviews afterwards, just because what a cool perspective it is that you're getting right off the field and coming to chat with us.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys all so much for coming again. We're wishing you the best of luck. Take down Glenwood.
All right.
Let's do it. All right, cool. Make sure that you go to Battle Mountain tomorrow for their first playoff home game starting at 6 p.m. The weather is going to hold out. It's going to be nice and warm compared to what we are expecting throughout the course of today. And come on, cheer these boys on. It's their senior year, and they've made it to the playoffs. Coming up next, we're going to take a short break, and then we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
With its world-famous sandy beaches, stunning postcard views, and a laid-back beach town vibe, welcome to San Diego. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Escape today to Whitefield Vistas in La Jolla. Originally built in 1928, this recently remodeled estate maintains its quaint classic feel while impressing with its rustic modern charm and bright decor. I'm here with Sarah with Toddlers Travels. Tell us a little bit about what services you provide.
We're a full-service baby and beach equipment rental company for travelling families coming to San Diego, so you can travel hassle-free with young children.
Book now through our concierge services page on opulentvacations.com. Renowned master architect Russell Forrester designed the living room and downstairs suite, as well as the expansive decks surrounded by tropical gardens with an ocean view. This home is perfect for your next luxury vacation. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We always talk in the Valley about the world-class skiing and the world-class mountain biking and the sports and things that we have going on. But one thing that can't be overlooked is the world-class programming that we have with the arts and entertainment and music. And I am here with Caitlin with Bravo Vail to talk a little bit about what's going on with Bravo Vail.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for coming in. So,
yeah,
let's hear it.
You got it. So we are coming off of our 2021 season, which was as close a return to normal as we could have hoped for. In fact, it exceeded all expectations. We were able to host 4 orchestras, nearly at full capacity for the orchestras, full capacity audiences. And just over and over again, we heard from our audiences that this was bringing back a sense of community, a bit of a sense of normalcy to be able to go to the Ford Amphitheater, enjoy live concerts with family and friends. And in fact, for a lot of our musicians and orchestras, including the New York Philharmonic, this was the first time that they had performed in front of a live audience of that size and with a complement of musicians of the scope that they had. So there was some incredible music making on display. We were really happy to do it.
That's incredible. We always talk about how wonderful and intimate the Villar Center is and the acoustics in that, that area indoors. But the Ford Amphitheater outdoors is absolutely amazing.
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, to sit there, to listen to the Philadelphia Orchestra, the Dallas Symphony, New York Philharmonic, some of the greatest orchestras on earth. There's birds singing. We had a very mischievous squirrel who was with us all summer this year who would chime in at just the right point. You know, you're out there in the elements. We luckily had a pretty wet summer here, so we've got our folks on the lawn getting rained on, and they've got all their gear, and you've got the Gore Range just to look back on. It's an incredible experience.
Yeah, up on the screen now, there was a picture and showed from the back of the amphitheater. There's not a bad seat in the house.
Absolutely not.
You come up, you've got a full bar, you've got food options, you can bring in a picnic. I mean, it's just a wonderful, wonderful venue.
Yeah, you know, and we always say with Bravo Vail, there's a couple different elements. Obviously, the music is first and foremost. The art is at the center of what we do. The social atmosphere is such a big part of it. During the summer, Bravo is a place that people gather. You see multi-generations of families. You see neighbors and friends. And I think after, the last 18 months, we were all so hungry for that. We were starved of it, that there was just this added element. It was palpable during the season.
That's a great point. We always talk about this sense of community and how everybody comes together. And that is the great place to go see your neighbors and enjoy the world-class high-end music that you bring in and just enjoy everything. I mean, all the senses at the Ford Amphitheater are amped up.
Yes.
Because of where it's at, what you're listening to. Now, can you talk about what's coming in for 2022 yet? Or is that just planning?
Top secret information.
Okay, top secret.
But what I can tell you is we're really excited. I do think in 2022, hopefully, it will look so much more like a normal year for all of us in so many ways. So we are planning to bring 4 orchestras again, our 3 resident domestic orchestras, and another orchestra yet to be announced, world-class soloists, and a little more variety of programming than we were able to offer this past year. Because of pandemic precautions and restrictions, we brought slightly smaller ensembles. It just changed the programming a little. This year you'll see things like massive choral works where you have 100 musicians on stage and 100 singers. The film night where the orchestra is playing the score live while you watch the movie. And a number of other series we do, like Classically Uncorked, different social events, some of our education events like pre-concert talks, just things that we kind of cut out last year from a safety perspective.
Right.
So I think the festival will be back at full scale. We're going to make an announcement on February 10th. We're going to have a season announcement, launch party, and concert. So we'll have a lot more details coming out of Bravo soon.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Now, I heard something about a music box.
Yes.
So I want to hear more about this because it's very, very curious to me how this works.
The music box was, I think, our greatest innovation of the pandemic. And, you know, creative people came up with creative solutions to a difficult problem.
Right.
So what we did when we realized that we were canceling the season, I don't know, in May of 2020, in about 6 weeks, we came up with the concept and then fabricated the music box. And essentially picture a tiny house, but the front wall is on a hinge. It opens up. We towed it around the valley on a pickup truck, and we did outdoor socially distanced concerts. We brought a real small group of musicians here. They were kind of a pod. And we did 49 concerts, sometimes for as few as 4 people, no joke, in their driveway, up to, I think, 175 was the max at the time in places like the Eagle Vail Pavilion. And it was incredible.
That's pure genius.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. Now, in addition to bringing musical programming into the Valley, we talk a lot with the local athletes and the high school students.
Yeah.
You do a lot with the schools, with the kids. So tell me about that.
Yeah, and actually October, we're wrapping up, but October is Children's Music Education Month. So we've been celebrating our Music Makers Haciendo Musica program right now. Music Makers in different incarnations has been around for about 12 years now, but in the last few years, we've really gained steam, a lot of financial support from our donors for these programs. And basically, this is after-school piano and violin lessons for students in Eagle and Lake counties, grades 1 through 12. Currently, this school year, we're so proud. We have about 250 students. Last year, it was all virtual. We couldn't start beginners. So this year, we've got kids everywhere from never have I ever picked up a violin before to our middle and high schoolers and some elementary schoolers who are in string quartets and ensembles.
Wow.
They just performed at the Eagle Art Walk a few weeks ago, and they take lessons all week long, all school year long, and have some recital opportunities both in the winter, the spring, and then during the festival itself.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And you brushed on something a minute ago. Whenever I go out and I attend a concert that Bravo Vail puts on, and the ticket price, I go, this is absolutely amazing. For what a value. At the ticket price I'm paying, how can they possibly get in the type of talent they're getting in?
Yeah.
But like you touched on, there's a lot that you deal with on donors, and there's ways to donate money. There's a way to become a member and leave a legacy gift, things like that.
Absolutely. And this is critical to our sustainability and our survival, frankly, at Bravo and at most arts organizations and all nonprofits. So we rely entirely on donations from individuals, support from local businesses, and ticket sales, of course. Every time you buy a ticket, you're supporting the arts in the community. But we certainly, ask people who have enjoyed Bravo and who get that sense of nourishment that live music brings to them to consider making a donation. There's actually 2 great giving events coming up. There's Colorado Gives Day, and here in Eagle County, we've got a Focus Eagle County Gives, which brings a great marketing effort towards the event. And then Giving Tuesday, which is the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. And there's just some added benefits if you choose to give through either of those. So we're so lucky, 34 years in, and we've relied on community generosity and support this whole time, and it's put us in a great position.
Well, we're lucky to have you as the executive director.
Thank you.
And Bravo Vail for the amazing performances they bring in and what you give back to the community.
Thank you.
It's just a 360-degree, giving back to the community.
You kind of have to walk the walk. You can't just talk the talk. We live in this community, we exist in this community, and we fully, all of us, truly feel a part of it. So I couldn't be prouder to be a part of this organization.
Well, thank you for coming in, and we can't wait to have you back. We can't wait to hear more of the programming coming in 2022.
Absolutely.
So that February announcement, we're just going to be tuned in for it.
Excellent. Thank
Great.
you.
Well, keep giving back, support the arts and the entertainment here in the Valley. Go to the Bravo Vail events, enjoy yourself, meet your neighbors and friends, have a good time, and also give back. So go on the website and find the different ways that you can contribute and be a donor and see the benefits that are involved there. Thanks, Caitlin.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
super excited about something that we're bringing you, Eric. TV8's got some new stuff happening.
It's amazing stuff, Maddie. Did you know that Eagle County has totally lacked any good high school sports coverage, essentially for the existence of the county? You've had great newspaper write-ups, but you haven't had any good film content, and that's where the scoreboard comes into play. I will be at as many games as I possibly can throughout Eagle County. I'm going to be giving you SportsCenter-style highlights for these games and exclusive athlete interviews, and you get this lovely host coming on talking about sports as well. You really can't beat it. It's the scoreboard. It premieres every Monday night at 6 p.m. and then on YouTube at 6 p.m. the following day. And you can always check us out at thescoreboardnation.com. You know what, Maddie? If you can't catch the score, you can always catch the scoreboard.
Good morning, Vail.
With the new snow on the ground, it's getting everyone. I know, I'm through the roof with excitement for ski season to be here, and there's no better way to prepare for ski season than chatting with some local experts. So we've got Alex from Sun and Ski Sports joining us on the couch first thing this morning. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning. Thank you for having us again.
Oh my gosh, we love having you because you come and you nerd out with me about gear, and that makes me so happy.
Yeah, especially when you wake up in the morning and there's just that little bit of dusting of snow we had this morning. I mean, also, talk about having a perfect morning. When you walk out and there's that little bit of cloud cover, everything feels kind of cold and, dark, but you're like, you know what that means? It means snow.
I don't know where you live, but at my house, there's like 6.5 inches of snow right now.
Yeah. No, in Edwards, there was only about an inch on the car this morning. I was like, all right, that's okay. I know that down in Edwards, if you get that, it means there's way more up in the valley, and even better, way more on the hill.
Yeah, I live up in West Vail on Intermountain, and it was like there was a solid 6.5 on my car this morning, and I was like, oh, I was not ready for this because I knew it was going to come, but I wasn't ready for the 10 inches that just hit Vail.
Yeah, I saw that this morning when I woke up, and I was like, all right, we got a couple weeks left. We're going to have, hopefully, a really good base this year. It's certainly looking that way.
No downloading. Fingers crossed. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm hoping for.
If you can have a year where you start without downloading, you know you're going to hopefully have a great year. So, yeah, that's definitely worth crossing your fingers for.
Oh, fingers crossed, snow dancing, ice cubes down the toilet, all the things, all of the things. And right now is the time of year to buy gear.
Yeah, so right now we have our cashback sale. This is a unique one for us. Basically, when you come in, whatever you guys are spending in the store, you're going to get a little receipt that acts just like a gift card that you guys get 10% back of whatever you spent in the store, which is great. So you're going to get, depending on what you spend, you're going to get a whole bunch of money you can come back and spend in November when we have our next sale that's going to happen starting the 2nd. So you got a couple days left to come in and earn as much cash as you can, and then come in and get basically some free items. We have lots of people who've earned plenty of cash to come in and get a lot of free items. So talk about, come in and buy a pair of skis, and with the cash back, you probably have enough money to get a free pair of gloves, at least, if not a bunch more. So, it works out in the long run for sure.
I mean, that sounds like a great deal, especially you could buy your skis and boots and then come back and almost pay for
bindings, a bunch of other stuff, mid layers, base layers, whatever it is. Yeah, you could earn a bunch of free gear quickly. And with these new sales, maybe you can even stack on top of that with these new sales in terms of, maybe it's not just gloves because they're on sale. Maybe you get gloves and a beanie and all this kind of stuff. So it could be a really cool little accessory splurge you could have.
Oh my gosh, the accessory splurge is the way to go because you can never have one, too many beanies. Yeah. Two, too many pairs of mittens or gloves. I know I stockpile those guys like candy. I'm like,
I used to go through at least 2 pairs of gloves a season. I used to have really hot hands, and I would just burn through gloves. I have to say, having switched to Hestra in the last couple of years, if you guys haven't seen or heard about Hestra, you're missing out. They're one of the premier glove brands out there. Their stuff lasts forever. It is ultra durable, and it's one of the warmest brands out there, too. So if you've got cold hands, it's another brand you should be looking at. It is just incredible in terms of all they offer.
I love that you just brought them up. I have a pair of mittens from Hestra that I've had since I was 16 years old, and they're white because I thought that was the best option at 16 was to buy white mittens. And they've got like blood on them, and they're gnarly, but they are still in such great shape. That's what I ski with.
So they're no longer really white anymore?
No, they're a very funky color now, but I love them.
They're personalized now. They're really yours at that point. And and of course they're still going, I'm sure. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, you give them that solid waterproofing that they come with once a year. That's about what I do on mine.
Yeah.
And they stay in mint condition and nice and waterproof, and definitely warm. They're the best bang for your buck if you're going to invest in mittens.
Absolutely. If you're going to want a good pair of mittens to last a couple of years, Hestra is definitely the way to go. It's no doubt about it. I'm going to grab myself another pair this year. I think they're just incredible. Again, I used to go through 2 pairs a year. I still have my pair from last year I'm going to use again, and I'm going to get another one just because it's great to have a backup pair. As we said, talking about accessory splurges, that's a good one to have.
That's the best one to have. So clearly people can come into Sun and Ski Sports and buy some nice Hestra gloves and mittens.
Oh yeah, we actually just put them all out yesterday, so we got a whole bunch of them in, so they're ready for you guys.
And the lobster claw?
Lobster claws, yeah. Talk about the warmest glove, and I think it's still the best glove I've seen so far, the lobster claw from Hestra. Talking about having a pocket that encloses your fingers, keeps those hands warm, but gives you enough dexterity to hold poles, to open things like that. I mean, just a genius glove.
The lobster claw, it's like this.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's just, I think everything about it is just perfect. It does everything you need to be. It keeps you warm, keeps you dexterity. It gives you all the dexterity you're ever going to need. And it gives you the best of both worlds between gloves and mittens. I mean, just a genius idea.
Legendary from Hestra right there. And so right now you guys are also doing seasonal rentals.
Oh,
so
yeah.
maybe if you've got a little at home and you don't want to invest in head-to-toe new gear for them.
Yeah, we had a bunch of people come in yesterday, actually. It was really funny, talking about looking to invest in gear for their kids and weren't aware of it. And we were like, hey, totally okay to buy them all new gear. But come over to the rental shop. Let's see if we have sizes for them. Let's see if we can get them set up. And for right now, $120, we get the entire setup. You're talking skis, boots, poles, snowboard, boots and bindings, just depending on which way they're going to go. Or some of the kids, they do both. Get them ready for both of them. And for $120, you're not going to find a better deal in the Valley. And you got about a month left right now. So we got until Thanksgiving is really the last day for this preseason price, excuse me. And then it's going to go up to about $150. So at $120 right now, you guys are getting the best deal.
The best deal. I have identical twin brothers that are 10, and my mom called me yesterday and she goes, I think that they just deserve their own stuff. And I was like, you're crazy. You are an insane woman.
Yeah.
Do not buy 2 sets of skis, 2 sets of bindings, 2 sets of boots for these children that are growing like weeds, Mom.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
That's the problem, is you just don't know how they're going to grow. 1 year it may be an inch, maybe the next year it's 3 inches, and suddenly they're in 2 different sizes within the same year, and it really, really can be a struggle. And the nice thing about the junior season lease program is if I have sizes throughout the year, you guys can come in and swap no problem if I have the sizes available. So say they do grow that inch and they get another size. Boom, come in, we'll swap the boots out, we'll fix the skis up, and off you go again, and nothing's changed because you've already paid for your preseason price.
Are you guys doing seasonal rentals for adults too, maybe?
We do not, unfortunately, just the kid stuff, yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you're an adult, you should invest.
Yeah, here's the way it works, right, is if you're an adult, hopefully you stop growing, right?
Yeah.
You know what sizes you need, you know how good of a skier you are or what you're hoping to be, so investing in that product will allow you to have it for years and years and years. The problem with kids, again, next year, they're not going to be the same size.
Ever.
So that's why it makes sense. As an adult, you know what you're going to need, what size you're going to be, what type of skier you are. So having that investment is an investment. It's a lot of money, but it works for years and years and years and years. You can't say that with the kids, unfortunately. Next year, it's going to be a new set.
Well, and I feel like as an adult, when you're getting into the ski and snowboarding world specifically, it's best that you own your own boots because that will make a total difference in your ability of skiing or snowboarding. And it's always something that like we say, as I've worked in the ski industry for a while too, and it's something that we always say, but gosh, I switched my ski boots from a 110 Head Raptor, a race boot that I just like wasn't happy to be in anymore. My foot was crushed. I wasn't running gates. I was like, okay, so I'm putting my foot in this boot, and I love this boot because it fit my foot so well, to something a little bit softer. And now I'm like, oh, I can be out here all day. My feet aren't cold. I'm happy. I'm not complaining. I'm not one of those nagging girls right now. it totally makes a difference.
I mean, if you're going to start anywhere, even if you're going to rent skis, absolutely start with boots. For all the reasons you just mentioned, it makes a world of difference. It's your only true control you have over your comfort.
Yeah.
In terms of warmth and all that, you have a bazillion different brands, but your foot is your foot, and you need a boot that fits it. And the rental boot is going to do a good job. It's not going to do a great job. At the end of the day, if you're skiing 20 days a year, you're skiing 5 days a year, it's still going to make a massive difference for you.
Well, and if you're traveling from out of town, it's the easiest thing to travel with, too. You can bring that in an overhead boot bag with your helmet, your goggles, even your clothes. I know that when I travel with my ski boots, I shove everything in my boot bag, and it comes on the plane with me because I'm like, those are sacred items to me. Those boots are worth my life right now.
No, absolutely a great point. Yeah, it's easy to travel with. So if you're traveling with skis, it's going to be an oversized ski charge for sure.
Yeah.
With any of the airlines, the boot bags, you can throw them in overhead, throw those goggles in there, as you said, throw socks and all that. And then when you get off the plane, even if you did have skis, if it did get lost, you still have your most critical part of piece of equipment, your boots. You can go into the ski store in France, in Australia, in South America, and you can go rent skis knowing that the boots you have on your feet are yours.
Yep. That's 100% what I think. And so people right now can come and get fully custom boots so that it's like a happy little home for your foot.
Yeah, it's amazing how far boot technology has come. The amount of stuff we can do to a boot to make it go from a 85 to 90% fit, which is what a real boot fitter will do. They'll get you most of the way there, just having a proper shaped boot from one of the manufacturers, and then letting the little tech that's done in these boots these days get you that 100% perfect fit. So it's amazing. You guys, 10, 15 years ago, the way boots were is nowhere close to what they are now anymore.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I've owned my own ski boots since I was a small child, and no. The things that they can do now, amazing.
Yeah, I mean, going from having to work on your boots almost every day a couple of years ago, again, talking about 5, 10 years ago, having to come in, keep working on it to get that kind of perfect fit where now you go ski for a day or two, come in, we fix that one little problem that's left, and boom, that's it. You're good to go for the rest of the life of that boot.
Oh my gosh, Alex, thank you so much for coming in and totally nerding out with me this morning. I love it.
Yeah. It's not a bad way to start your morning.
No, not at all, especially with the new snow on the ground. Yeah. Make sure that you go to Sun and Ski Sports right now, located in the heart of Avon, only because they're doing a great 10% cash back on any purchases that you make, and then you can use that later to nerd out and buy as many accessories as you need. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Located in sunny San Diego, just steps from one of the most prestigious beaches in California. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute.
Located just a half a block to La Jolla Shores Beach, this property has amazing outdoor space, which includes a large deck off the living room and decks off each bedroom. The jacuzzi on the back patio is perfect for relaxing in after a long day at the beach.
I'm here with Andres, the owner of Dinner with a Chef. Tell us a bit about the services that you offer.
We offer personal chef experiences for any occasion where you're able to enjoy your guest while leaving the rest to us.
For more information, visit opulentvacations.com. The open, contemporary design, complete with marble flooring and modern appliances, make this the ultimate luxury beach accommodation.
Opulent Vacations' signature concierge service is included with every reservation.
I'm heading down to the beach to soak up some sun. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute.
Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale. And in many of the houses, we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Maybe you're about to move and you need to redecorate your house like I am. I'm moving out of living in a house with a boy to living in a house with a girl, and so we're going from having a very rustic aesthetic to a very pretty feminine aesthetic. Right, Kev?
I cannot wait to see that transformation, Maddie.
Me neither. I'm so excited. There's going to be flowers and funny pictures.
Yeah.
You know Kayla, who's going to move in. We're going to be roommates.
I know who's going to help move. So.
And there's no better way than to get inspired by some professionals who are the experts in redecorating your home.
Yeah, I need some tips too.
We need some tips. So we're going to take a look at a great package on how to redecorate your home right now.
Home renovations are at an all-time high, and after the tough year and a half we've had, it's never been more important to take our homes and our safe havens to another level. Joining us from Fredericksburg, Texas with some serious design inspiration is House Beautiful Market Director Krisha Swenson. Thank you so much, Krisha, for joining us today.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
So I love Fredericksburg, Texas. I've been there many times. I'm so excited to hear more about this house. So tell me all about it.
Well, A House Beautiful's whole home is an annual built from the ground up showcase of the best designs from designers around the country. We choose products that will transform the way you live at home. And this is our 4th annual year doing this, but it's also House Beautiful's 125th anniversary year. So I have to tell you, since you know Fredericksburg, you know this area is known for wine. And I'm actually standing in Dallas-based designer Jean Lou's tasting room. The goal of this room was to entertain efficiently and effectively in a compact space. One of the appliances that shows that perfectly is this new 2-drawer under-counter convertible refrigerator freezer from Signature Kitchen Suite. I love this. You can literally put it anywhere in your home, like an office or rec room. And this is really how we're living now, kind of all over our homes. Of course, no tasting room would be complete without a cellar, like a built-in wine refrigerator that can store over 100 bottles. This one from Signature Kitchen Suite uses unique wine cave technology for optimal preservation. So when you put that bottle in, it's going to taste the way it was meant to when you finally uncork it. Both appliances, along with the stainless steel dishwasher, tie in perfectly to the modern design Jean Lou was going for. And having a dishwasher right there means not having to schlep across the kitchen to another area to bring your glasses. The quartz backsplashing countertop also create a worry-free workspace for prepping cocktails, cutting lemons, and opening red wine, or maybe even spilling it. Next, we turn to the heart of the house, the kitchen. Designer Stephanie Savvy out of Nashville did a wonderful job mixing her own personal aesthetic of kind of traditional living with Texas living, but still wanted to make sure this kitchen had all the bells and whistles that the modern chef wants. All of these built-in appliances are from Signature Kitchen Suite. And the centerpiece of this space is the 48-inch dual fuel pro range. I call this the do-everything range. It's the only one on the market with built-in sous vide, induction, 4 gas cooktops, a convection oven, and a convection steam oven. You can literally do anything in this oven. The nearby column fridge and freezer are paneled and help tie together the vintage look of the kitchen. So you're not really sure if it's like a brand new home, or maybe it's been there for a decade. And at House Beautiful, that's what we really love, that timeless design. Situated behind the main kitchen is an amazing hidden pantry area, housing a second dishwasher, wall oven, and microwave. This area has open shelving, so if the little kiddos want to run through and grab snacks or throw something in the microwave, they can while staying out of the way of the main kitchen. Just on the other side of this wall, or of the kitchen, is this gorgeous and grand living room that California-based designer Emily Monroe did. It's so colorful, super inviting, and the perfect place to hang out while dinner's being prepped. Finally, gotta move from food and wine to laundry. The layout of this laundry room would make anyone happy to do their laundry. With the new wash tower and Siler steam closet from LG Studios line, this is the ultimate inconvenience with an elevated aesthetic you'll actually want to show off. The wash tower's single unit vertical design takes up only half the floor space without sacrificing capacity. So you can throw that comforter in there and not have to worry about it. And the center panel controls both the washer and dryer, so no more getting up on a step stool to get to the dryer controls. Thanks to all that space saving, we were able to add in exciting design elements like this one-of-a-kind pet shower. And this area is known, everybody has a dog. There's a lot of land out here in Texas. So that dog runs all around. You can wash him off before he runs all through the house. The gorgeous LG Studio styler also has a black tinted mirror on the front. It's perfect for a mudroom or a master closet in addition to a laundry space. What's really exciting here is that no plumbing is required. It refreshes and sanitizes your clothes with the power of steam. No chemicals. You just need to add water. It's amazing, and I actually have one of these in my own home, and I promise you it's a game changer.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. Where can we get more information about this incredible house?
For more information, just head to housebeautiful.com/whole home or to signaturekitchensuite.com to see all the appliances.
Thank you so much, Carisha Swanson, for joining us today and showing us this incredible home. I really appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Good morning, Vail.
We've been talking about the snow all morning, and this is a live shot from the I-70 corridor, so you can see that the mountains are fully covered. I live just a little bit to the west of this, so my house was covered in snow this morning. Kevin, I am so excited.
I know you are. I know you are. The roads weren't really that slick. It was a little too warm for anything to freeze up, but it looks a little hazy and foggy out there, so please be careful on your commute.
Yeah, give yourself a little extra traveling time. That way you can just slow down and make sure that you and everyone around you is safe, especially as I tried my hardest to get up top of my car to brush it off this morning, but I'm so little and it's so high up, and then because of my shoulder issues, my arm starts to go to sleep when it's up that high for too long. And so I got both strips, and then there's just like a mohawk of snow in the middle. And I was hoping that it would get off my car before I started driving on the I-70 corridor. You just want to make sure you're giving everyone enough space, that you are safe, and everyone around you is on that road.
That's right. Be safe out there.
Be safe out there. It's important. It's important to get your car geared up for wintertime, too, if you're not there yet.
Get it done. Get those snow tires on. Make sure your antifreeze is up. Check your windshield wiper blades and the fluid in your windshield wipers. So. Safe.
Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in.